Alright, what's up? April 21st, 2026. I got a break-even trade today, so let me just go over it. Weekly bullish, obviously daily bullish. Everything's just bullish on the high time frames. But coming into the day, actually, you can see we had this 4-hour SMT between ES and NQ, and that kind of pushed us lower in the hourly time frame here. You can see we got C2, right? C2 on the hourly there, move lower off that. So I'm thinking could move lower, but we're at all-time high, so not really too fond of that. And then we have YM, which was still just like expanding, right? Like you can see we see ISD here on YM, but on NQ we're just moving lower, right? So we're pretty decoupled. Not really fucking with that. So I'm waiting for 10 a.m. 10 a.m. comes around, we have this SMT here between YM and NQ. You can also see we get our C2 on the hourly. Whoops. C2 on the hourly right there. We also get C2 on the 4-hour with an SMT. And it's also a PSP actually. YM closed bullish here. NQ closed bearish, right? Drop down to a lower time frame. As you can see, YM takes out this high, so we have an SMT, but it's pretty much in premium. It's pretty high in the premium, so I'm figuring that it's just not going to hold. And you know, we've just been so bullish, I figured we just keep going to take out all-time highs. It's kind of just what we've been doing. So yeah, but at this time the SMT was put in, it was like pretty much right after market open, and obviously the assets were decoupled until 10 a.m. They still kind of are. So I was not able to trade that because it didn't support expansion yet, because we were obviously moving lower. But we put in this SMT, we immediately reverse off of it. On the 1 minute we kind of chop a little bit, but you can see we get CISD here, CISD again, right? So we're moving higher, but once again, can't take that until 10 a.m. So 10 a.m. finally opens. We're looking more bullish now. We have the SMT here. I'm targeting the SMT break of this high right here, which is also London highs. That was my full TP. You can see at 10 a.m. we close bearish here, and we trade into this 3-minute gap. Trade into this 3-minute gap, create a swing point, and CISD out of it. On the 1 minute here, you can see a little bit better. Move lower, CISD out of it, right? So that's what you want to see. Figure my stop loss was pretty protected there. So I entered off of that, targeting London highs as my TP. We end up running for pretty much 2R, like just shy of 2R. Take out this high, so I'm break even at this point. And you can see we CISD right here, bro. We CISD higher, like immediately after this first down close candle, and then we just dump lower right after. So pretty confusing. If you drop it to 1 minute though, we do get a little stop hunt here and inverse the gap, and that's kind of what moved us lower, I guess. After taking out this liquidity here, which I mean, this is like a failure swing pretty much though, so I don't know, pretty confusing. My long was also pretty high up in the range, I guess you could say, but there was good draws here, and I wasn't able to place a trade down here. So pretty confusing, honestly. Yeah, overall just like a pretty confusing day. One thing that I like, my biggest problem is taking trades at like the top or bottom of a range, but I feel like there's never a good entry. Like there's never a good setup until it's like already expanded. Like, cause here, like I can't trade this because the 1 hour, like this is a reversal candle on the 1 hour. And what does it look like on YM? Like a reversal into expansion, like I guess. The 4 hour, this is what the 4 hour candle looked like. Like, bro, I can't trade this higher. Like that just goes against the rules of like GXT. So, but the expansion already happens here, so I mean there's a bunch of places you could have got in at, honestly, bro, like CSD. I know people entered off this, the inverse of this fat ass gap right here, bro, and people just targeted like this shit up here, so I don't know, low key kind of weird, but yeah, that's my trade from today. I'm fine with the break even. I'm also only paper trading just because there's no reason for me to be trading on a funded, because I'm not profitable at all and kind of just trying to get reps in, I guess. You know, I'm not really rushing profitability. I know as long as I'm consistent with trading and working towards getting better, like it'll obviously play out. So I'm not really tripping about that, to be honest, but yeah, I don't know. That is the trade recap from today. You can see here, Tradezella, paper trading. For some reason it won't let me upload a trade. I don't know why. Like this is my CSV order history and it just doesn't work, so I don't really know what I'm supposed to do about that, but I have to keep posting videos and social media outlining TradingView because that's how I get some commission. But yeah, it's gonna wrap up the trade recap from today. It is Tuesday. Still got 3 days left of the trading week, so hopefully everyone can go crush it. But yeah, it's gonna be all from me. Hope you guys have a good day.